Good Thursday afternoon, Hail Stalkers. This is meteorologist John Choquette for our hail forecast for today on March 31st. Before we get into that, let's recap what happened yesterday. Overall, a fairly underwhelming day in terms of what the forecast had in store and what actually happened. Central Oklahoma didn't see much in the way of anything. The Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex finally got a little bit of a break, and most of the storms were to the south of them or to the west. Tulsa, Oklahoma, on the other hand, they had a pretty potent tornado move through the northern suburbs. Then I had up to tennis ball size hail in Claremore, Oklahoma with that. Coffeyville, Kansas also got hit with up to 2-inch size hail. And a storm just to the east of Wichita dropped up to tennis ball size hail. And there were a couple other storms scattered along in the plains regions. But overall, it was a fairly quiet day. We only made a 3-star map for the Coffeyville, Kansas, Claremore, Oklahoma, and Owasso, Oklahoma area with 25,000 houses hit on that. We made quite a few 2-star maps as well. We had Cassidy, Prospect, Kansas, the storm that was just to the east of Wichita, about 1,000 houses there. Weatherford, Breckenridge, Burleson, Texas. This was the storms that just barely missed the Metroplex region, but we had up to tennis ball size hail hit Breckenridge, Texas, 16,000 houses there. Ponca City got some hail earlier in the day, about 7,000 houses there. And we even had some hail in Illinois and parts of Missouri, about 4,300 houses were hit in Jacksonville, Illinois with half-dollar size hail, and we see it on the map over here. And finally, we have in Iowa, just outside of Des Moines and Ankeny, Dow Center, and Yale, we had half-dollar size hail hit about 13,000 homes there as well. You see just to the north of the Des Moines metro region. Now for our forecast today, it's looking like the southeast, Great Lakes region, and right along the Gulf Coast all have a chance of seeing some hail. Best chance is right along this purple region here where we can see some really potent supercells with some fairly strong tornadoes form later on this afternoon. So places like Memphis, Tennessee, and Nashville, Tennessee, even as far west as Shreveport, Louisiana, all have a chance of seeing up to baseball size hail with the strongest storms that form. Up to golf ball size hail anywhere in the orange, places like Jackson, Mississippi, and Birmingham, Alabama, Evansville, Indiana, all have a chance of seeing up to golf ball size hail. And everywhere in the yellow, marginally severe hail, quarter, $half for places like Indianapolis and Louisville, Kentucky, even as far south as Mobile, Alabama, all have a chance of seeing hail this afternoon and into the overnight hours. Zooming in a little closer for your local hail forecast, 1 to 4 p.m. tonight for Memphis, Tennessee, up to baseball size hail possible there. We have 20% chance of hail and wind-driven hail about 70 miles per hour for your strongest wind gusts. Nashville, Tennessee is a little bit later, 4 to 8 p.m., about tennis ball size hail possible there. 20% chance of hail and the wind-driven hail about the same, 70 miles per hour. And finally, for Birmingham, Alabama, 6 to 9 p.m. up to golf ball size hail there. Only about 10% chance, mainly because I think storms might turn into a line before they reach Birmingham, but the possibility is there. And finally, 70 mile per hour wind maximum for Birmingham, Alabama. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding our maps or our forecast, call us at 855-334-4245. You can also email us at info@hailtrace.com. Find us on Facebook and on Twitter, and follow us on Periscope. We do live updates occasionally during the events and also do the questions and answers for the forecast. I'm meteorologist John Choquette. Have a great rest of your day.